So in this game, you can go. We're going to try and complete our quest here, which is be a winner. So win a multiplayer game. So I'm going to go into versus, and in versus, I could have played casual, or I could play ranked. And the difference between that is in casual, you're just going to get hero points, which you can use to open cards, open card packs. In ranked, you're going to get hero points and stars, and when you get into the next league, you get gems. And then you can use gems as well to buy other card packs, which is pretty cool. I'm going to switch over to my Solar Flare deck, which is my current ranked PvP deck.
Is that your favorite plant hero then?
Of the ones I have right now, yes. So I think I have like 4. So what's about to happen now, this is a real match against a real person, just to be clear for everyone on the stream. People who have heroes right now, I am now playing against a real person live. We'll talk about how this will be represented when we get into our worldwide launch soon. It's going to look a bit different from this, but we don't have any more information right now. So I'm trying to get cards that are going to be lower down in my sun curve right now, because all of these are too high. I don't want to wait till turn 5 with all my starting cards. So this is a power-up card, but I don't have enough cards to get there. And this is a much better starting deck for me. I want to keep this card because this one is a really, really powerful card for playing this. I was running out of time there for changing. Okay, here we are in turn 1. Zombies first. We'll wait for our player to strategize.
Yeah, do you want to talk about in the meantime your hero here and what her power is?
Yeah, so Solar Flare is going to work extremely well with any flower card. So I'm using sunflowers and other cards to boost my sun curve. Oh, hero power right off the bat for Immatisha. Boom. So what does this do? Zombats. When this hurts a plant, draw cards. That's a problem because he's going to get a card right away from this. And I'm going to lose my... I was trying to boost my sun curve, and I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm just going to be a normal 2. Now this card's a really interesting card, but if it gets taken out, it's a problem. So it has no attack, but it will turn into a plant that costs 6 sun or less. So you can actually get really, really good cards out of this.
As long as you can protect it.
Yeah, but actually what I think I'm going to do is get rid of these bats, because otherwise it's just going to keep getting new cards every time. So I use my one of my superhero powers to get rid of them.
Okay.
That's like the base one, it's not the signature one. The signature one is where you get the black coming across the screen and the cut, and each character has a signature power. Solar Flare's signature power is do 2 damage and then get 1 more sun for every turn for the rest of the game. So it's all about pushing your sun curve faster and getting to the higher cards in the deck.
So it seems like that would be a good one to use early on as well if you can.
If you get it right away, I would use it literally on your first turn, if you can. Because it's always going to help. Now, we've got choices here, many choices in fact. So the opponent just played 2 of these, which is really smart. These are brain vendors, and they give you 3 for just this turn. And so he's managed to fill the entire field with a very low brain curve because he's used smart cards here. So I could give a zombie 1/1, which would take these guys out. I could take anywhere I put this, it's going to get taken out, so I can't use that. Or I could do 3 damage and get rid of this higher one, which I think I'm going to do. So I'm just going to get rid of the first one and see what happens.
You're on the defense.
Oh man, we're not looking good right now. This is a great deck from the player here that's playing. We're quite far into it, by the way. I'm in Bronze League, League 6, so I've won. You have to get 10 stars for each, so I've won over 60 stars worth of ranked play to get to where I am right now. That's one of the reasons why this is much, much more difficult than what we just saw in the single player. So this is all about your wits, your strategy, understanding how to play. So here we go. So he just got a great hit away there. Okay, but I've got my super now, and this is the signature power. So this is going to give me... I'm going to do 2 damage and get +1 for the rest of it. So I'm going to try and take this guy out because I can't do enough damage to take this guy. So it'd be good to get him off the board and then get me some extra sun as we go through.
Makes sense.
All right, we're back in. Now, again, many things we could do here. Let's see what the zombie does first. This is a nice card. So, Vampire. This is what Frenzy means. If it destroys a plant, it attacks again. So I have to take this out. Otherwise, it's just going to keep attacking my hero. And in order to do that, we've only made 5 sun, so I can't get 2/2. It's just going to keep attacking these. I could use this and it will take it out, so I think that's what we're going to do right now, even though it leaves the rest of my lanes vulnerable, because I need to get rid of that card.
Yeah, that's going to do 5 damage.
This over the course of multiple turns will do more damage than this zombie, which is why I'm focusing on that one. So we're in the tricks phase. They do have enough for a trick. I'm hoping they don't have a trick. They don't have a trick, so that's good. So this has strike through, so it's going to hit the enemy hero as well as that card.
We need a little bit of.
We definitely do, because I am getting whooped right now. Okay, here we go. We've got some cards that I want. So this card is also going to heal my hero. So we're going to get some of these down right now. This is starting to look a little bit more promising for me now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this guy out here, and I'm going to block this lane. And now there's no brains for a trick, so I know I'm looking good here. So this is going to do direct damage. This guy is going to do take this guy out and do direct damage, and then they're both going to heal for 2
because he'll survive.
So this is going to start coming back for me, because we know that they can't do anything in the tricks phase.
So is this deck you have like a kind of what would you say, like an Elder Game deck where you just need to survive the early rounds? Or
everything in this deck is I kind of played through either the basic set or, you know, completed my quest to pull together. And this basically is built to get. I have to get to quite far into my mana, so quite far into my sun here in order for it to be a really effective deck. That's the way I've designed it. Oh, Wizard Gargantua. So all Gargantuas have bullseye, which means they don't charge the opponent's meter. So okay, we're going to have to really think about this. So I can take this guy out here with my Magnifying Glass, and it's only 4, so I'm going to get in there and... Oh no, I can't. Oh, I was hoping I could put team up, but I can't. So I've made a mistake there. So I'm going to take this because it's going to give me plus sun on this turn, and then I'm going to actually take... Let's just reduce the amount of attack this guy can do. So now he's a 4/5. So it's
only this turn though, right?
No, that's permanent.
Oh, okay.
That's a permanent effect. So I could have gone many ways. That was arguably could have been a good move, maybe not a great move, but either way, it's going to reduce the amount of damage he could do if he gets through this. Oh, the opponent's got a block now. This could be a problem. So technically now I'm actually got the upper hand. So you can see how this deck is designed to go and be successful the further you get into it. Now I've got a block, so that's looking good as well. I'm actually going to play this because that's going to block 2 lanes for me. Good, it's blocked that. So the only thing that guy can do right now, unless he can take this out on the next turn, is he will just hit that, and he's not going to hit my hero. Now I'm going to put immense amounts of pressure on in this turn and try and finish it in this turn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my Magnifying Glass, which will have a 9 attack, and then I'm going to play Very Angry, which is going to boost the attacks even more. Now this is a problem because he's blocked that lane that I was going to use, but I'm still going to do it because it would be enough to take out the Gargantua. Okay, here we go. All my plants boosted as well. Now this is very aggressive play. I'm looking to wipe the board completely in the hope that on my next cards I'm going to get the upper hand. Now if he only has 1 brain to do, so he can only maximum do one trick. So I don't think he's going to be able to do enough. I'm hoping he doesn't have anything that can take out my Magnifying Glass right now, because that would cause a problem for us, which he hasn't. Nice. That's good. So okay, so I'm going to totally wipe the board now, which is great. And then I'll still have my flower, my Metal Pal, still going in here. Garden Warfare fans will recognise Metal Pal.
Yep. 150
okay,
HP
this is good. This is good. This is an okay setup right now. Let's see what happens with the zombies. But Bluesberry, used to be Jazzberry, does 2 damage. Right, this is an interesting card. So Kangaroo Rider bounces, so it goes back into your hand after it does damage. Well, after it gets hurt, actually. So this will take my card out, but they'll be able to then play that card again. So what can I do here? I'm trying to think through this. So I'm going to, hopefully this is going to come out as something awesome. Again, reminder that this is could turn into anything 6 or less. I'm going to play this. Now I'm going to do 2 damage, but where do I want my damage? I probably just want it on the zombie hero. Yeah. Go direct, because then I could end it right here, depending on what tricks they have.
Roll the dice.
Could it be? Could it be?
Drum roll. Nibbling away.
Look how nervous I look. Yeah. I look as nervous as they. Oh, bonus attack. Bonus attack, but that isn't going to be enough. Let's see what else what other tricks they have. Oh, another bonus attack. That's Problemsville, but it's not problems enough. They've got no brains. If they don't block this, I have won the match. Bam! There you go. Live from PopCap. Ranked match. Boom. Shakalaka.
2 for 2.
I've definitely won that action. Oh my goodness. Loving that deck. So I get my reward of my 10 delicious gems. I got a new quest to go back into multiplayer and show my worth, and then ba-bam, 20 hero points, almost enough for a card pack now, and I need 5 more. And then, as I said, this is ranking me up now. And boom, I've just gone. I'm out of bronze.
You are, nice.
I'm into Bronze League 8 now. Oh, rank up, get my 30 gems as well. And then next time we come back to this, I'll have enough to go in and get packs.